Hi everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today we are going to create a fun birthday card. I'm actually doing a play on this design. I am using the Biggest Wish new photopolymer stamp set. This was one of my favorites. I love these bold fonts and then a smaller, change of font to create sentiment. So I am loving this stamp set. If you've not purchased this yet, I hope you have this on your list. I'm also using an awesome pack of paper that I wanted to show you. This is called Pattern Party Designer Series paper. This is actually one of the host rewards. An awesome big set of paper. There's 48 sheets in here. One side is very bright and colorful, and then the other side is a black and white pattern. I love this one. This is one of my favorite ones in here. So let's check some of these out. Look at the hearts. You got some bold stripes, dots. This is a good one. I could have used this one on today's project as well. Animal print. Back to some stripes. There's lots of beautiful colors in here. You know I'm a brights girl, so this makes me happy, happy, happy. Love this one as well. Alright, so this is where I got the Designer Series paper for today's project. So let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to use a piece of thick basic white. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have a piece of that patterned paper that is 4 by 5 1/4. Let me just grab my adhesive because I think we can lay this down. I was kind of playing with scraps as I was creating this, so your measurements, don't have to be exactly the same as mine. Let me show you here. So I have a piece, I'm going to guess what this was originally. 4 by 3, and then I used the scallop out of our scalloped contour dies. This is one of my favorites. So I am using this die here as well as the second smallest rectangle on today's card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer these two together. I'm going to get my little adhesive here going. It was stuck. Okay, we're going to adhere that to the pool party. So the pool party is just about 1/4 inch larger. Alright, and then we're going to lay this. I was trying to decide on my orientation, but I think I'm going to go this route. So I have another piece of Granny Apple Green. This is cut, well, it's about 1 inch by 5.5, and I have embossed that with the Tasteful Textile 3D embossing folder. So hopefully you can see that little texture there. And we're going to layer this together. So I think I'm going to grab some dimensionals. I think we'll pop this up. So like I said, I was just kind of playing off of another card, didn't really have this pre-designed. Alright, so we'll center this up. We're going to lay this across, so I'll definitely want dimensionals on the edge here. So each side of this, but I'm going to add some adhesive in the middle because I do want it to stick. Let's put some of that. Okay. Then let's line this up. So this is actually lining up with our base, not the Designer Series paper. So far, so good. Alright, let's grab our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine so we can cut our rectangle. So I have a scrap here of basic white. We're going to grab that rectangle die. These are definitely one of my most used dies so far out of the catalog. I just absolutely love them. Alright, let's move that aside. Okay, so that leaves us with this great little rectangle. So we are going to grab the happy and the birthday here. And then I have Granny Apple Green and Flirty Flamingo to kind of coordinate. So on my original, I did Granny Apple Green and the Flirty Flamingo. Maybe we'll do the opposite on this one just to see. Okay. So let's ink that up. And then I'm going, I see some fuzzes on there. Okay, we're going to stamp that kind of in the upper left corner. I'm going to give that a nice press. I should have had my Stampin' mat probably under there, but that came out pretty good. Okay, let me close this Flirty Flamingo. Let's open our Granny Apple Green and grab that birthday. Alright. And we are going to just overlay that. Beautiful. Love those two fonts together. Alright, let's grab this, and I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to add a little bow or something there, because you can see here the way my die cut this little scrap. It wasn't a nice ending on this side, so I just trimmed it with my scissors. So I kind of just want to hide that a touch. So there's always a way. If there's something you don't like about your project, to go ahead and fix it. Alright, so I'm just adding adhesive down the middle so that we can get that to stick nicely to this embossed center. Alright, and I'm going to grab some ribbon here. Okay, so I have some white ribbon. Flowers for every season, so it is the white ribbon from that combination pack. Alright, so I'm going to tie a bow here, and I'm always a bad bow tire when I'm on camera. Alright, so I'm going to grab a glue dot. Maybe a couple. Let me grab my, just because this is a little bit of a wider ribbon, I'm going to take my piercer and just add the glue dots directly to that knot, because I want to make sure it holds real well. And then because my bow is not too small, I can position that, and it'll take away a little bit of that look on the corner. And then we always have lots of different embellishments, and I think I have a couple here that are probably retired sequins, but you could find your favorite embellishments as well out of the catalog, and of course depending on the color scheme you go with. And then I think we'll add a couple of these, whoops, to that as well. Look at that. And then in my original, I just took a little bit more of that DSP and covered the flap of my envelope for it to coordinate. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. As always, there'll be a full supply list in the description. I do hope that you pick up this lovely set called Biggest Wish. It's awesome from the catalog, and I look forward to being back with you real soon. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.